Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Alien Isolation. And with the exception of Ricardo over here, Isolation is now more right than ever. Last time, after a hard-won victory, we seemingly solved the problem once and for all and ejected the alien into the gas giant the station orbits. But no sooner had we done that did the ship's androids go seemingly even more haywire than before, starting a purge that killed basically everyone remaining on the station. Meaning, we, as far as I know, we're the only ones left. Not only that, we blamed Apollo at first, but Samuels is missing. And at the end of the day, he is company property. Maybe it's because he didn't like our handling of this thing? I mean, if past history is anything to go by. But now we have access to this room, and we've got to sift through the documents to see if there's anything we can learn.
We should talk about what happened in San Cristobal. Now, it was a nasty business, and I understand that you want to deal with it as quietly and quickly as possible. But I wanted to make sure you didn't do anything rash. I'm talking about catching the specimen without killing it. If we play it smart, we could be set up for life. I have the connections. I can set it up. You're getting old, Waits. You can't do this forever. And what are you going to do when Sevastopol closes? You have my number. Ransom out.
And that seemingly confirms our bias towards the android. He was in this room. He may have heard this, may have known that the order was to capture, not kill that thing. I mean, do they even go into cryosleep? Maybe he was active in receiving transmissions the whole way out here, and this was always his plan. Impounded. Ammunition and weaponry from Marlowe. A level 3 plasma shear. A Weyland-Yutani proprietary flight recorder. Well, we know about that. Watch, wallet, and personal effects. Suspected contraband medical supplies.
Wait, it's Dr. Lingard. I've just examined a patient with, well, I've never seen anything like it. It's some kind of unknown parasite. I did a quick check on the name they gave me, and there's no one registered under it at Sevastopol. I think she came on board recently. Do you know anything about this? I have no idea what Sinclair and his men were doing, but this should have been picked up during quarantine. Who knows what else they've let through? The patient and her captain are waiting for me in the examination room. Get down here now.
Not any kind of good, but also not any kind of new. So what's all of this about a stash of confiscated items somewhere? Ooh, what's through here? An interrogation room. Unfortunately, it seems like our inventory is still quite full. How do we access that? Only from the other side, but there is a box on the table. We need to make sure we have enough of everything. We have more than enough materials to keep this stuff going. I think we should have 2 medkits and at least 1 of everything else at all times. And maybe not a pipe bomb, but definitely 2 noisemakers. With how cheap it is, I'm really getting the feel that they wanted me to use these more often. Well, the problem is really psychological with these things, because on the one hand, I can guarantee that it's going to be somewhere that isn't where I'm standing, but also I'm ensuring that it is in play, which is quite a scary thing to do. Waits, I kind of had a love-hate relationship with you. And I'm not sure where I stand by the end, but we need to go back to PsyMed. Oh, great, my favorite place in the whole world. Are you dealing with the vandalism problem? Great. The thing about these guys is, they're not fast, but when they get the chance to come at you, and you have to stop and think, they close the distance quicker than you'd expect. I could always give these guys a zap. There's plenty of stun baton batteries. But if I go like that, and now we just kind of loop you around like a nightmare, running around the table from the monster. You guys are splitting up more often than I would like, and I need to make sure that you're decently far away when this thing comes in. You pulled in? You have? Okay, open up. Open up! Not enough time. I need to make sure I can get to the back and push that button. Alright, into the back corner. I need you as far away as possible.
Your safety is important to us. Please report all traffic malfunctions.
Here. Go out. I really wish I was in better shape. Into here. And to SciMed. Oh my god, this is the last place in the world I want to go, because that was the most involved alien encounter when I didn't have the flamethrower. Which I do still have, by the way. Let's make sure it's completely loaded.
Station serving the San Cristobal Medical Facility and Season
I can see activity on terminals on the top levels of Season Synthetics. Rip, I'm not sure I can do this.
Ricardo, I need you to focus. You're in charge now.
In charge? In charge of what? A room full of dead people? This is fucked up!
Focus, Ricardo. If Samuels can talk to Apollo, he can get the androids to stand down. Then this will all be over.
That's how you're framing it. How do you know he didn't get them to do this in the first place? I mean, with all them gone, maybe he can actually extract whatever he can from this? Maybe he wasn't happy about our plan. In fact, maybe this was even initiated as soon as he heard that we planned to launch the thing into the gas giant. Have I gotten this before?
It's Sinclair. We need supplies. Take what you can from whoever you want. I found an area in habitation where we can seal ourselves in and wait for rescue. I've got guys welding vents shut and shutting off elevators. Plan is to make it watertight. There's no room for more people in the sanctuary, but we can make space for their food, meds, water, and guns. If we're gonna get everyone through this alive, there's no room for pity.
Sound like a real cutthroat. Can we get through here? Oh, we can. Alright, it's not the direction of our objective, but that's all the more reason to scrounge. Let's go. Means if you're not diligent when you don't need stuff, you're not going to have anything when you do. And thankfully, throughout this game, I've always been blessed with the ability to make what I needed when I needed it. This does not seem a nice place to be. Then again, where does? Oh, there's an elevator. Colonial pigs. Yep. Another way in. So this, whatever's in here is currently behind 2 ion torch panels. Cut in emergency. Yeah, that's just as easy as breaking glass. Real accessible. Looks like somebody was holding up here for a while. Which makes me wonder what could possibly have gotten them. They would have had to have left on their own, right? Ah, another Nostromo log.
Hughes, it's Ransom. I just got your query. Yes, I have been in our transmission relay archive, and I've done some decrypting. I'm looking for crew logs that passed through Sevastopol a while ago. I know you're concerned, but it's ancient history. There's just some stuff I need to know. A routine company transmission packet sent from the edge of Thetis before a ship started its trip home. Nothing that's gonna break anything.
Ripley's asked me to log a report on what happened to the umbilicus when we hooked onto the refinery. I'll tell you what happened. Me and Brett were holding the place together with our bare hands. You'd think millions of tons of oil would get someone from the front deck, someone on a full share down here with us. You know, checking up on the stuff we need. You want to get out of the system on schedule next time, you put the Nostromo in dry dock for a month. You wait till we're done with it. You pay what we're due, park her out.
Now, one of the interesting things about these logs is I'm pretty sure they actually got a lot of the original cast to return to voice themselves, which is always a huge win for movie games. Actually, at the time I'm recording this, the actual full trailer for Romulus has just come out, and it looks really cool. Only thing that I don't necessarily care for, and we'll see how it is when it comes out, is it doesn't seem like the spaces are as cramped as some of the ones in this. It actually seems quite wide, which could just be the way it's shot. Now, where exactly are we heading? Back to synthetics. Who knows what horrors await? All I know is I don't have nearly as much shotgun as would be needed to make me more confident.
Ripley, there's a security alert firing off in the labs nearby. Elevators are out. Looks like the Seeks and synthetics aren't taking kindly to a Weyland-Yutani model snooping around.
So how do I get up?
You have to climb. There's a service vent through to the elevator shaft around there somewhere.
Now, where have I seen this manner of attempted homicide before? Tell you one thing, it does not look like the work of the Working Joes. But we can cut our way through this. I'm definitely still in the don't trust Samuels territory, which, again, I'm real embarrassed that I wasn't there the whole time. And we need a passcode, so it's behind two different layers of screw you. Search the drawers. And we can use this terminal. Smythe, read this. Don't be mad, but I went through to the elevator shaft and shut the access door behind me. I had a Joe on my tail, so I had to get out of there. If you can find something to cut through the panel, the code is 8382. Don't worry if not. I'm coming back down for you. No sign of the lovebirds, but I've got a whole heap of guns and supplies up here. Russell. That sounds like either just the break I need or a potential setup for extreme disappointment. Oh look, another document from our intrepid reporter. Seegson's frail origins. After Weyland Industries led the way in faster-than-light travel, Seegson found success mass-producing the flight components central to the colonial gold rush that followed. Its ensuing overexpansion and reputation for producing low-cost alternatives to Weyland-Yutani branded goods is a matter of public record. In the modern day, Seegson is attempting to change the fortunes of ailing colonial outposts. Stations like Sebastopol receive investment, and Seegson-affiliated companies set up shop. But the economic patterns that once worked within the Sol system have not flourished in deep space. On Sebastopol, mass-produced no-frills androids sit in their boxes. Machines and research facilities are still shrouded in the plastic they were delivered in. Trading docks are used only by the flourishing black market that the station's residents have come to rely on. Sebastopol is a ghost town, and nobody cares. And, I mean, I guess when you get right down to it, it is a company town, and all the problems that come with that. Okay, what was it? It was 8382? Straight into the vent, huh? Were those metallic bangs me? Oh boy, what a setup for a jump scare. We were promised guns, and you're putting us through quite a lot to get them. Please just tell me that, oh wait, climb the elevator shaft to the upper labs. This is the way I'm supposed to go. Alright, I feel like I should be saving, but that doesn't make for good cinematography. I always try to consider myself as the camera while I'm playing. That's bad pacing. I do hope that maybe we can find some of those weapons you were talking about. Maybe even something new. Is there room for something new? And not really. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. That was the worst. I'm sitting down and I felt my feet fall out from under me. Maybe it would have done us some good at some point to turn off the artificial gravity? I mean, when your place is collapsing... Then again, when your place is collapsing, maybe you don't have that level of control. What is it that you want me to do? Ah, here we go. I really thought there was going to be a big ol' Xeno head poking its way through there when we looked up. May be gone, but it is not forgotten, and I have not forgotten that the game isn't over yet, and it is called Alien Isolation. Wait. Anything down this way? Something's been tearing apart the Joes. No, you're actually not so torn apart. Okay, we're gonna need to find something to deal with you with. Or better yet, will you not get up if I walk down here? That might be a little bit too close to your hands, too close for my liking.
Ricardo, I'm here. Looks like the place synthetics go to die.
Well, there is a save point. You've had your neck broken, almost like another Joe killed you. Or perhaps something a bit more advanced? Okay, we got something for a second, but I'm not detecting anything else moving around. Hostiles nearby. We can't look all the way over our shoulder. What do you mean? Oh my god. I just walked right under one of those things. Okay, no light in your eyes. None in yours. Okay, one possible charitable scenario. Maybe this is just like, maybe they scoop up their own broken ones and bring them to here? Okay, I did that without even checking what that would do for us. I see, it's all patched into the end over there. We have plenty of batteries. I'm not concerned with flashlights, so we're still gonna take this slow. I'm just waiting for the moment when you all start crawling towards me in the dark.
Biocontainment hazard level.
Okay, there we go.
Experiencing a heightened irradiation.
We still got stuff to do here, so we had to kill you. But the remaining 2 shells are all we have left. We do have an EMP mine, but I want to save that for when there's a bunch of you, because they're not cheap at all. And I don't actually know if it'll finish you off for good. Okay. You, and you, and you, and you. You know, I'm still really annoyed by the fact that I can't get the human, like, pacifist achievement because I used a stun baton one time. I found a lot of arguing online over whether it counts, but I'm assuming that it doesn't. So, and it's really annoying because we can do this. We have a regular melee attack, so why have the stun baton labeled the stun baton, not stun? all we've done is give ourselves access to a place to hide. Oh, and actually there's some ammo here as well. Now, what have we got here? Yeah, this one was clearly shot. I think they're just scooping up their own. Hi, didn't notice you standing there. Were you in the process of messing with this gate? Reformat chamber. Spedding. I've sent up some blank androids for the VIP Sevastopol sail tour. If you haven't done it before, just have them lie on the slab in the reformat chamber. It'll connect to Apollo and upgrade them with the latest programming. Let's hope they bite, Russell. That's the least of your worries.
This is Seegson Executive Ransom speaking. I just woke up to find a working Joe in my suite, and when I asked what the hell it was doing, it lunged for me. I had to leave my own fucking apartment. Send your best technicians to Apollo Core and find out what the hell is going on. Now! Get those things under control. I want a full report ASAP.
So they were always having issues. Question is it something wrong with the guys themselves, or is it something that goes all the way up to Apollo? I think we're full up on most things. And just one more. I'd really feel better if you weren't here for this. Okay, nothing we can do about you. Awesome. Now all of you just continue playing nice. Oh, look at this. This place is actually, I was gonna say, entirely untouched.
I must have access to Apollo. Open the tower transit immediately.
Apollo transit reserved for Seegson executives and synthetics only.
Right. Then I'll have to find a way to talk to Apollo directly.
Biocontainment hazard level Omega. All permissions rescinded.
I don't have time for this.
Could have really used your help throughout. But help's not what you're here to give, is it? Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I was thinking maybe I'd been here before, but I don't think so. Just the architecture looked familiar, which is not something that should surprise me in this place. Tell you what, let's use a flamethrower for light and no other reason. A button can't be bad. Oh god, no. Tell you what, as expensive as it is, maybe we build a second EMP mine. Maybe we do that. We are completely out of charge packs now. But I think we're gonna need more than one in reserve. What have you got for me? Okay, at least we're replenishing a bit. Plans tonight. Suzanne, sweetheart, I'm gonna have to rain check. I'm getting reports from downstairs about abnormal android behavior. Might have something to do with all those folks going missing. I need you to get to the showroom and shut yourself in. There's a lockdown button near my desk from when these machines were actually worth something. Don't worry about them. They're only display models. Just sit tight. I'll sort this out and we can celebrate the deal finally going through when we're not on company time. Spedding. I'm expecting the VIPs to get here early, so I want you and your people ready and waiting to greet them. The clock's ticking down, and this is our last chance to salvage something from this piece of crap. I want your people to answer their every whim, every vice, and laugh at every one of their jokes. Take them to the showroom when they're ready. Don't rush them, and don't bore them with speeches. If they say they want something changed in the working Joes, just say yes. We can let the tech heads worry about it later. I hope you have your best people on this. Oh yeah, anything to please, huh? Showroom appointments. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, nothing. Well, Suzanne, what killed you? That's the question, then. I mean, these, of course, just being display models and nothing more. Yeah, your whole own bar and everything. Maybe this wasn't such a bad gig. I'm gonna try and access this door, and I know exactly what's gonna happen. No. Find a way out of the synthetic showroom. Now rejoining me after I went back to save before this inevitable encounter. It did say there was a lockdown button near the desk. So... underneath? I'm aware of the wording of near, but that still doesn't sound like, I mean, it's thrown me for stuff like that before, where it uses imprecise wording, and that's not the case. But it seems like now it is 100% the case. Change our batteries. And with an EMP mine ready, let's lift the lockdown. Hi, oh, just you? Just you? Well, I suppose we actually didn't make out the worst from that. Alright, well, I made 2 of these things, and we have to learn how they work sooner or later, so... I don't think that's killing you. Let's see how this works. Oh, wait, it's like triggering a whole animation. Okay, late in the game, like very late in the game, I think I might have just learned something really useful. We can stun lock you with the wrench. And we cannot search you. But no matter, that worked. Alright, well, next time we use the stun baton on just one, we can just... beat you to death. Okay, screw that, screw that, screw that. Go, 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 go. Never mind. Forget combat. I could stun you all at once, but it doesn't even matter. Molotov shotgun. Well, we found your corpse. And now might be just the place to use it. How many rounds does this thing hold? 4. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you've given us everything we need to just end you all at once. Well, at least there's this. You came through for me in the end. Was hoping to find a survivor, but let's be real, that was never gonna happen. It's entirely possible that Ricardo and I are the only ones left on this thing, and, well, honestly, Ricardo's not long for this Earth. He's a supporting character in an alien property. Smythe, read this. What do you mean you shut the access door to the elevator? All your guns and supplies mean nothing to me when the synthetic that was chasing you is still down here. I don't think it's seen me. It stood staring at your old magazines in the blood plant overlook. Get back down here and open this door now. Blood plant overlook? Holding out. I don't know how many of you are still around to get this, but I've got weapons and supplies, and I'm setting up shop outside the synthetic showroom. I'm hoping we'll be safe from the creature up here. Smythe is with me and waiting to be let up from the fluid plant reception. I still haven't seen Suzanne. If you're with her, let me know. Dead right outside the door and you don't even realize it. I wonder what did finally get you to open the door then, or what did finally get you. Actually, we can probably look at your corpse for answers. Don't like the sound of that, but I'm getting nothing on motion tracker. Let's have a look at what we can rewire. Oh, that sounds like an actual thing. Gas divert. Nope, let me out. Oh, they're all trying to bust their way in here. Yep, neck broken. It was since. Oh, I am keeping a close eye on the ceiling. Okay, plan is they get in. We EMP mine. And Molotov. Not that I necessarily expect this to kill them all the way. Actually, do we do it? Do we pipe bomb? No. We need to kill them all. We need the key card. Okay. Let's do this. Excuse me, you are still far more alive than I would like. Okay, is it almost time for another EMP mine? I think so. I wonder, can we wrench more of you to death in this time? Answer probably, but do we want to take that chance? A double kill actually seems appropriate. Now, you can start to reimburse us, and the key card was on you. That's strange, but convenient. Oh no, there's still one of you left. Okay. Last encounter. Bang. Oh, you came out of it. You even slam us against the wall. Alright, get off. Friggin' sense. Let's hope that was our big action segment for the game. 6 shells. Look at you, we made you a new pair of eyes. And still 2 that haven't come off the stands. That was a lot of resources, but we're still coming out much, much better for wear. I am not concerned in the least. That was pretty cool. So that's the thing about survival horror games. When they finally decide to give you the resources to make a stand, it stands out. I think by making things difficult in that way, it really allows you to have more spectacle while doing less. Which is where something like Call of Duty fails, you know? When you have a skyscraper exploding every 2 seconds...
Weyland-Yutani synthetic registered. Attempted unauthorized access.
It just doesn't stand out as much. I'm just doing stuff. I didn't even pay attention to what this is connected to. We've restored everything. And now we can go find Samuels, but do we really want to? Answer, we've got EMP mines, so sure. Actually, our kit is kinda more suited for him than anything else. So now the question is, do we come preloaded with the EMP mine or the shotgun? Start with shotgun, work it out from there. Problem is, Samuels moves quite a bit faster than the others, capable of more. So everything we've learned up until this point may not actually be enough. I thought this would be a load screen. I'm concerned that it's not.
Malfunctioning. Great.
What was that, Ripley?
Nothing. Just more shit on the station fucking up. The usual.
Maybe we can raise something, no power failure. We're going down. No, we're trying to shimmy. That's not as bad, I suppose, but oh no, no, no. You're gonna make us do it this way? You're gonna make us platform Crash Bandicoot style? Alright, well I don't want to get flash frozen. So as soon as you're done, let us through. God, we are so slow. Come on now, go, go, go! Ow. Okay, thankfully it's not insta-death. You're probably about to start? I can't tell. You don't seem like you're going at all. Oh, we can jump down there. But why would we want to? Can we climb up into there, or is that glass? That seems like that would be more opportune. Yep. Nope, just more of this. Okay, let you go. This being as far as we can look, it's very, very hard to accurately gauge distance. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. And jump. Please don't screw this up. You literally jumped from a falling module onto the space station. I think you can handle this. You're a platformer in cutscenes. But maybe we can raise this all on the way back. That's what I'm holding out hope for. Alright, back to your regularly scheduled terrified searching with a gun pointed forwards. In these cramped hallways, looking down the sights really makes me feel like a horror protagonist. We can potentially blast this if something comes down the hall at us.
Suspending in android processing. We've got a situation. There's white on red casualties on station. I've just had an android report to the APTC with head trauma. But he's covered in blood. Human blood. I've alerted the marshals, put my secretary someplace safe, and right now, I'm headed for the transit. I'm gonna get a working Joe to consult Apollo. Maybe it knows who the hell is to blame for this.
Oh boy, I'm sure they'll investigate themselves and clear themselves of any wrongdoing. What do you mean, hostiles nearby? I really do think that sometimes it does that just to screw with you. You have no choice but to do it anyway. Stun baton charge. I have so many of these things now. We could go through there. Our objective is this way. Or at least a point of interest is this way? I don't know. Let's get out the best flashlight again. Oh god, it's dark in here as well. Noisemaker. Okay, I definitely appreciate free stuff. But the thing is, I don't know if we've ever been given, like, free, fully produced things before. But we're being given them in abundance in this part, which is highly, highly concerning. Alright, through here. And, oh my god. Okay, well, something I've been thinking about... It may be better just to start using the revolver on, like, singles of you. Simply on the basis that I'm not really using it for anything anymore, and I have a decent amount of ammo. Then again, we never did learn if we can actually shoot out these cameras, or if that has the same effect of just being spotted. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. Oh my god, open! Okay, that's not good. Alright, EMP mine. Toss it down, and I think we gotta go shotgun for this. Close range blast will be a single headshot. But not always, of course. Oh my god. Okay, well, you made up for it. Stun baton. Oh, there's too many. Wait, no, we need another EMP mine. Die. Just die altogether. And now the next one. Come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, that singular encounter exhausted, like, everything we had. And that's what it took. Oh my god, and you guys aren't even searchable. Well, that's really bad. And we don't have any charge packs. We can't make another one. Can we dump you in the vent? Yeah, you just get down there with the rest of the garbage. I maybe could have hidden there, but... Actually, that's probably what I should have done. It's not even the last of you. Question, to shoot or not to shoot this camera? Well, we don't have to. We could just turn it off now. And I don't think it benefits us to have somebody else cross into it. Get rid of you. And there's a charge pack, but it's still not enough. Actually, we need all of our inventory of charge packs. It'll exhaust our whole supply if we build something. And man, they just are not stopping. Oh, please. 2, potentially 3 of these things. We could cross under the floor. And we may indeed have to. Now, did all that in the level come at me because I fired the gun? Could that have been a thing? Potentially. Maybe I just shouldn't have shot in the first place. But we wouldn't have been able to do it with all these guys around anyway, so here we are. It's kind of weird how these things have transitioned to being the main enemy.
Ripley, good to see you alive.
Is it?
Apollo's security perimeter has been built so that only Seeks and synthetics can interact with it. Listen to me. I'm going to have to do something rather drastic if I hope to connect with Apollo.
You can't connect to it yourself because you're Weyland-Yutani. But remember, you both have the same goal of securing these specimens. I'm assuming. Maybe that's just my bigotry towards androids showing. But I think you both have the same objective of securing samples for your company. No power.
I'm going to use the reformat chamber. It's the only option. I've had to divert power from the area to allow me to try.
How convenient. So wait, though, if you're going to use the reformat chamber and essentially format yourself with their OS, doesn't that mean you would essentially be struck dumb? Literally? And potentially struck murderous as well, if you weren't already? All I know is that's the kind of thing that calls for a save. But what doesn't in this world? Now...
Samuels, that's too dangerous.
Yes, far too dangerous. Wish me luck.
Samuels, don't!
So maybe I was wrong to assume right up until the very moment I was right. Huh. Looks a lot like an MRI.
Apollo, infection has been purged. The creature is no longer on board. The station is safe. Request that all hazard containment operations are suspended. Alert. Unauthorized connection. Ripley, Apollo's rejecting me. We might be in trouble.
Samuels?
Apollo is trying to stop me from interfacing. Oh no! Amanda! You need to manually disconnect the systems. Please!
Okay.
Jesus, Samuels, I'll try!
Wait! You need to do it in the correct order, or the cascade will be fatal for me. I'm accessing Seeks and schematics. Remove the red cable first.
Okay, red cable, red cable, red cable. I can't use the flashlight, though! Okay, right here. We can just go to the things and find out. Alright, there's red cable.
Red gun!
Look for a blue cable.
Okay, good timing. That saves us some seconds, precious seconds.
Got it! Blue disconnected. What next?
I'm having trouble accessing the schematics. Apollo is making things difficult.
I need the next one, Samuels! What?
a wall socket. There was an upturned gurney nearby.
Oh god, is something gonna be coming in? Plugged into a wall socket. Oh, this would happen. Open floor panel, dead android.
Got it, Samuels!
Just the last one now, Ripley.
I hope we're not too late. Christ, everything went wrong for identification here. Please don't be part Joe.
You're dying.
You talk like I've had an actual life. I thank you for that.
Samuels.
The Apollo transit is open. Once you get into the core, it will talk to you.
You did that for me.
I wanted Amanda Ripley to have closure.
I'm sorry for assuming. But then again, maybe that's what this game wants you to think.
Ricardo, if you're there, pick up.
I'm here, sorry.
Samuels is gone.
Shit.
He opened Apollo Transit for me. I'm gonna go straight there. I'll get Apollo to lift the lockdown.
Have I just had a character arc? And like my own character arc as a person, not even the character's character arc. Oh, there are some still out there.
What was that?
Yep. Okay, but I think stun baton should be fine for you. We just gotta really go to town on you. That's all we need. Actually, if power has indeed been restored, then I can look in these back areas now, right? I almost forgotten bolt gun ammo. Well, I don't see any additional room on the thing, but I guess that's something we'll be obtaining? Perhaps even something we'll be obtaining back here? Can use the access tuner on this door. You, and where's the... you? What goodies of you? Not much, it seems like. Oh, but there is an ID tag. You know, I'm gonna finally get to the bottom of what these ID tags are all about, because I've long been aware of this screen, but I don't know what, like, the point is. And who knows, maybe they're like Kickstarter backers or something. I'm also gonna go through the vents because while they may have been useful before, I'm also wondering if we can't maybe find some stuff down here. Oh, hey, long time no see, huh? Are you getting to hang out with the person you killed before?
Rip, I just found something here. An interview tape. You need to hear it.
Play it, Ricardo.
You're Mano, right?
Yeah.
I'm Taylor. Sector Exec Weyland-Yutani.
Oh, the big guns now, huh? Not some girl with abandonment issues?
Leave Ripley out of this. She's just looking for closure. I'm looking after Weyland-Yutani interests.
And I'm looking to get out of this fucking cell. Maybe we can do it here.
Maybe. This is being recorded. You understand?
I saw. Red lights on.
I want data. The location of the planetoid where you found the derelict. All data you have on the origin of that organism.
I can give you that. And a way off this station. You just have to let me out.
I can probably agree to those terms. What the fuck?
Taylor? Taylor, get me out of this cell right now! Get me out!
I should have known.
I heard it.
She's literally a company spook, and... well, if anything, I've realized I shouldn't be prejudiced against androids. I should be prejudiced against people with British accents. They're the ones who keep trying to harness aliens. Alright, we've got to get back right away. Presumably, she let Marlowe out. I mean, I didn't see a corpse back there. Then again, I didn't look that hard. He's got to come back into play at some stage, right? What am I doing with that? As if it's going to do anything useful in a pinch.
Apollo private transit available. Board for Apollo Core.
Well, only one way. I'm going to give a shout out to Elster again. Hard really was the right way to play this game. Or at least that's what it's seeming like. Because I've had just enough materials that I'm never wanting, but also I'm not just using them with reckless abandon. So at lower difficulties, that might not be the case. It might feel more like a cakewalk. I've been stressed this entire time, but I've never been, like, hopelessly stuck. And that's a real fine balance to achieve. There have been some parts that have been kind of annoying, but then again, maybe I'm not using enough of those tools because I'm trying to conserve. Straight to Apollo. Well, then let's make sure it wasn't in vain. We also lifted the lockdown. I don't know if it was just for this, but I mean, it should be keys to the city, right? Everything should be open, unless I misunderstood that. Nothing impersonal, that's a first. Tomorrow together. Our ascent to Sebastopol. While Seegson prepared for its ascension into colonial space, its foothold was under construction. Sebastopol, a station with unparalleled potential and a perfect position deep in deep space. Sebastopol began as a free port, built by Lorenz Sistek Development and funded by our friends at Geofund Investor. The station's opening would, however, coincide with tumult in the space race. Years of mismanagement and the rerouting of the Sol Thetis flight path left Sebastopol in real danger of being decommissioned. Thankfully, Seegson were waiting in the wings to re-energize this station, among many others. In 2124, we arrived in Sebastopol and made possible the buzzing cosmopolitan hub you see today. Oh yeah. Seems like it never really got off the ground even before everything that happened.
I've come over to Apollo to find out what sent the synthetics crazy. This place has gone to hell. Apollo's redirected core android duties, and they've just walked away from the maintenance we requested after we got the news. Coolant's everywhere, gas has escaped, and the primary access lift has shut itself down. I flagged a help request, but apparently I'm 45th in line. Systems are suddenly obsessed with hazard containment. I'm gonna find a way down. Spitting out.
So, even the AI's house isn't in order. But you know what's kind of cool is these documents sort of reveal that the people around here, they're not just helpless survivors. They actually are going through their own stories parallel to our own. People are actually being proactive and trying to do stuff, which just makes the threat seem all the more real. We've got to succeed where other smart people didn't. And it's not just flavor text either, it comes across in the way we interact with people in this game. Okay, is there any way for us to get here? Well, we can grab that charge pack. One more and we can make another EMP mine. Although I'm hoping the number of synthetics has been reduced by now.
Firearms detected.
You've got to be shitting me.
Place firearms on security conveyor.
Really? What about the literal firearm? Does that count?
Seegson and Apollo, thank you.
I'll bet.
It does. You've got to be kidding. What does that leave us with? Flares, stun batons, molotovs, flashbangs? I don't know if the flashbangs will... Actually, we can probably check the thing to tell if flashbangs will do anything to synths. In the meantime, the noisemakers may be our best bet.
Apollo core access elevator offline. Primary Apollo systems inaccessible.
Ricardo,
We're gonna make
the
another of
radio's
these.
blocked off.
The schematics they use for the Sevastopol sales tour should be nearby. See if there's a back door.
You know, I've only just realized something annoying. I could have placed things in the preload for creating items, and I would have had more storage space on my inventory. I mean, they'd be locked into being used for that application, so it's not all good, but
Okay,
still.
let's see. There's a power conduit that links to the Apollo core. I can use that.
You think you'll fit?
Turn off the electrics, take some deep breaths, squeeze. Easy.
I'm not coming up there to pull you out if you get stuck.
4930. Thank you, helpful stranger. The thing is, our success has been enabled partly by the failure of others.
I'll have to power it down first.
Actually, if you expand on that idea, our success has been enabled by the failure of others, but some of our successes have required us to undo the successes of others, which kinda hurts. All right, which way are we going? There's a lot of ways. But everything's so open now. I'm also looking around for hiding spots. I mean, I long ago stopped trying to hide from synthetics, but... Actually, is the human threat completely gone now? Place like this, I don't trust the alien threat to be gone. Apollo sales 1 sheet. Apollo information sheet. Why an Apollo system for your deep space orbital station? Self-regulation and android maintenance. Security through removal of synthetic self-determination. Instant communication. No interference. Lightning-fast data movement across the station. Reliable, efficient, self-sustaining. A true Seegson product. Oh, it is a true Seegson, all right. No, you're picking up something pretty consistently on the edge there. Is there a synth? There is. Wearing some kind of suit, working with, I guess these are servers? Okay, let's do this thing. Even though I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, I've never been entirely sure what I was doing. Conduit powered down. Look at all that water in there, I guess for cooling. Why is that bad stuff has entered music? Well, you don't seem very happy about it. Actually, it only worked for a limited time. Okay, this way then. I mean, this is where it was pointing us. We gotta do the same over here. This place seems to be in better shape, but nonetheless occupied. You, and you.
Ricardo, conduit's offline for now.
I've pulled up the Apollo schematics here. It looks like you can get to the access through the turbine shaft.
The turbine's running hot, Ricardo. Full speed.
There'll be an emergency shut-off nearby. but it won't stay off forever. You'll have to get inside quickly.
Okay.
It's Chief. There's something wrong with your synthetics. The team I requisitioned to acid strip lower habitation just stopped in their tracks. They brought something about a hazard containment order, tried to get into my control booth, and then just marched off. I know I always complain about those spooky bald bastards, but now I've got proof their wiring's faulty. I've got a meeting with your boss Spedding tomorrow, and I'm gonna kick some ass. So when he starts kicking your ass, well, it's coming from me.
Oh, what a great company culture here.
Turbine's off.
Now you're down.
Clear.
Better run. If Apollo systems overheat, they'll reboot.
Right over here. And here we are. Is this really where we want to be? Oh, we had just enough time. That was by the skin of our teeth.
This is gonna be tight.
Good luck. Ripley, you're getting deeper into Apollo and your radio signal's getting faint. I'm gonna lose you soon.
Great. Just keep him crossed for me, huh?
There's gonna be lots of Joes down there, Rip. Could be dangerous.
Samuel sacrificed himself so I could get here. I've gotta try.
I thought he was a pretty nice guy for a synthetic.
Me too.
God, don't remind me. A lot of Joes down there, you said. And we don't have much with which to deal with them. In fact, if we had the components, I would say we maybe should even start... We had the components. I was going to say we should maybe build a pipe bomb. But maybe I'll save that. It's not good to save that. But if they're all going to be clustering up, if we can't have our weapons...
Ricardo, main entrance is locked. Any idea what to do next?
I can't hardly hear you, Ripley. Your signal's just chipping in fake, thick space.
Ricardo? For Christ's sake. If you can hear me, find another way to make contact. Something's up with my earpiece.
I mean, he just told you the connection was going to get weaker. Alright, check the map. It's a lot. There's a lot. And that's no good. Okay, we should probably take a heal. And there's Joe. Could still stun them. But I think stealth is kind of back on the menu. Right after I had talked about not... Oh, here we go, gas mask. Actually, it's only now that I'm realizing we can access that area that had gas back in the area where everybody decided to run down the same hall and it got me killed. Remember that place? That was fun. I bet they're all dead now. Hazard containment alert. Apollo would ask for your patience during the current. Hazard containment alert, which is currently at level Omega. Thank you.
Spedding, something crazy just happened. Sebastopol is off the market. We gotta buy her. Weeks before they start taking the place apart and they U-turn. After all those endless presentations and tours, I guess the talks weren't stalled at all. Someone at company headquarters just had to click his fingers. A message of confirmation just came in. Apollo is currently receiving a packet of new operation rule sets, so I guess the deal's sealed. Now this is board-level need-to-know stuff until it's announced to shareholders. Quite the promotion, huh?
Quite the promotion indeed. You know what they say, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Thought that spark was a guy. Okay, will you just handle that automatically? Maybe you should just leave it on. I don't see any reason for you to not do that. And rewire this. Gas divert speaker system. We can distract you. I don't know what that does for us. Oh, there's a whole bunch of you. And one of you may have seen me. Yep. One at a time. Unless maybe me leaving is all it takes. We can use this to get out and around. Actually, maybe speakers are all we need. Worst case, we could eliminate or just distract you. Tell you what, if we go like this, we could lead you around and then just run through, depending on how far you're willing to go. You know I came this way. I run through here. And now it no longer matters. Wait, was there something over here? Oh, there's stuff here, but I'm simply not going back for it. Yep, they're coming back. Okay, here's here. And we can hide if need be. Oh, we are deep in this place now. So I would gather 2 per thing. That's 4 Joes down here total.
Left hemisphere server banks now active. Right hemisphere server banks now active.
You know, I really gotta praise how different each threat in the game feels. How the Joes are kind of like Romero Dread Zombies, where they're not something that's gonna chase you down and kill you. In fact, they're quite easily avoidable if you don't have to stop. But they can corner you, and they make you expend resources if you want to operate in an area. Meanwhile, you have humans who are smart, you don't want to kill them, and they can shoot you from a distance. And of course the alien is the alien, fast and agile and unpredictable. Howdy.
Apollo, there are androids at the door. Ransom's nowhere to be seen. There are conflicts with the hazard containment breach. Synthetic safety procedures are getting bypassed left and right. Comms are offline. I thought it was random, but I'm not so sure. Oh God, I gotta get in. Tell Suzanne I love her.
Yeah, speaking of getting in... Okay, I think I am going to make that pipe bomb at great expense to myself. And stealth is going to be absolutely required here.
If I power these up, one of them should give me access to Apollo's security banks.
Good, you're going that way. We can use these things. Do you... Oh, you spotted me! I have... Stand up, stand up, stand up! Okay, fine. Just... Alright, can we get you together? I think this should do fine. We need you in a line. We need you close by. That did nothing. What is that about? Fire? I mean, I'm kind of stunned that that works. Speaking of stun... Okay, yep, they do nothing. I'm assuming it's the suits. Can I Far Cry this thing? No, you will just... If you're not stunned, you will automatically launch into your one of those.
Okay. If I power these up, one of them should give me access to Apollo's security banks.
Alright. This time I just kind of walked in, so let's try and do this quickly. Twisting in the wind. Oh, that's just great. Yeah, I relate. By the way, I hope you were reading those subtitles because I couldn't hear a thing. But that did not count as a success. Okay, well, there's one over there, at least one. So let's toss our noisemaker out that way. And hey, you should totally go investigate that. It's the latest craze in town. Looking at that noisemaker. And there we go. That's number 1. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing these things? Alright, well, actually, in that case, I wonder if I couldn't have used that electricity in the water to kill these guys. Might have worked. I'm kind of curious about that now. May have to try it again on subsequent playthroughs. Ooh, what is this? Low power. It seems like there's actually quite a bit more we could do with the ship systems, but crawling into here, we do at least have a save, which I'm actually not going to use right now because I've expended quite a few resources on this whole thing. I'm half tempted to reload just to do this and get my stuff back, but I also know not to look a gift horse in the mouth. We've completed our objective, and we can always recover our gear. There we go. It's such a narrow window! That is a very narrow window. We have to find a way to reduce Apollo's security capabilities. I was gonna say, we've never seen something like that before. How do we do that? Well, there's the path back to the jerk zone, populated entirely by jerks, so not someplace we want to be. This is feeling less like Alien and more like Event Horizon, with a little dash of Portal thrown in for good measure. The only thing I can think is that maybe these screens have something to do with the button that's outside of these. Let's find out, because I'm not sure what that did. That seemed like the kind of thing that would turn this into like a trap. I mean, with the wiring that's everywhere. Oh, but I guess we can. Press matching move keys when circuit is active. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Oh, I see. The thing on the left denotes when a thing is active. Okay, so you... Okay, now you'll stay. No, and you're gonna really screw us up. Alright, you, and now you. There we go. First time we've seen a hack of this type. Is this thing gonna become hostile now that we're through? And also, why does this reduce the security capabilities? Although I guess it makes sense that the hardest things would be right here. Problem is now we have to hope that one of these guys doesn't crawl into the vents after us, because we would have no defense against that. I've never found out if the Joes have that ability. Oh. Use to highlight values, enter to confirm. Oh, I see. We need to get those. And I guess stop these columns from moving.
Should make the job easier.
There we go. I wonder if we'll see these again. Kind of weird to introduce new hacking capabilities if we're not going to use them again. There we go. You are a more standard one with the standard 15 seconds. You, and you. There we go. You know, it may be very gamey, but I do also appreciate, from the perspective of our character, and for the setting, that there's so much interaction with the setting. Both in terms of, like, combat, stealth, and even the story. When did John Williams get here? Well, it may be exciting, it may feel like we're close, but this really feels like it's building to some sort of encounter. And I've got no gear. Weyland-Yutani special order in progress. Weyland-Yutani own this facility. Purchase orders received.
2 days after we left? You're kidding me.
Priority 1, protect specimen, maintain station quarantine, disallow communications. All other considerations secondary.
It isn't on the damn station.
Crew expendable, huh? Negative. Scheduled reactor scans are unverified. What do you mean, negative? Well, I guess we're going to central reactor then. Oh, but I just love that. I mean, it seems like this game is determined to recreate the vibe of the original movie. Almost wants to be a game of the movie. In several ways, placing us in some of the same situations as our mother was. But what's the safest way out of here? Actually, beneath. Oh, thank you, map. I never would have noticed that the ladder was here.
Weyland-Yutani, building better worlds.
They 100% knew. Which means Samuels actually may have as well. And actually, now I realize that is the purchase they were talking about. I thought it was just a weird, like, timeline thing, but that is the purchase that was talked about in that other terminal. Apollo primary interaction log, November 11th. Human interaction. Request for intercorporate messaging received. Outgoing message to Weyland-Yutani representatives accepted and monitored. Colonial Marshal incident report. Temporary emergency measures initiated in San Cristobal Medical Facility. No further information provided. External interaction. Purchase order received. Weyland-Yutani operational rule set. And it also says keep things quiet. Spedding, it's ransom. With the Weyland-Yutani buyout, it's more important than ever the flight recorder handover goes without a hitch. There'll be low-level execs and won't know jack about the buyout. But if they hear rumors about a disappearing people problem, well, I don't want to rock the boat, and neither do you. Let's just keep everything nice and quiet. We don't want them having second thoughts. Oh no, wouldn't want that. Now you're dead and we're trapped.
You're on comms here, Ricardo.
I'm hearing. What's the news?
Apollo's running Weyland-Yutani protocols.
It's what?
The citizens sold out. Weyland-Yutani are in control of Apollo now. It's refusing to lift the lockdown. It says there's something up with the reactor.
You're from the company. Tell it you don't give a shit and to do what you say.
Sorry, Ricardo, but I'm small fry. Me, Samuels, Taylor, we all are. Guess if we amounted to anything, Apollo wouldn't be so ready to see us killed.
see what we can do about that. Oh, it's leaking from the pipes. Nope. But the brigade is here, and we still don't have our weapons. Well, let's power up the tram, I guess. Assuming that's a good thing. There haven't been times yet where we didn't want to use these. And crank. Are we actually getting a ride, or are we just making room for ourselves? Just making room. Okay, just checking. I don't even know what I should be carrying in this situation. Probably the stun baton. I mean, after all the resources we used in the last part, we also got to be keeping an eye out for scavenging opportunities. I'm so used to being full up all the time. There's one of you, but we've no revolver to help us out. Of course, just shooting them is always a double-edged sword, with all the noise they make. Howdy. Can you get through? Maybe I do just kill you. Maybe that would be better. I think you might be trying to head me off on the other side. Oh, you kind of were. Oh, yes, a pity. Although we may still see fit to eliminate you. Anything up here? There are some components. You've moved decently far off. We're back to the good old stealth of old. Kind of funny how in the beginning we were so helpless, and then we got a taste of power, and right after we just lose it all. It's a very interesting way to pace your horror game, but it actually does kind of sidestep some of the criticisms that survival horror games have had in the past, where eventually they sort of stop being scary because they gear you up so much. I think it's only the one. There is a room over there that I would like to try and get into, though. May have useful stuff. Oh, you saw me. Oh, you saw me. Oh, it doesn't even matter now. Well, that's annoying. Okay, what do you say we just do this the easy way? Touching the camera didn't seem to bring anyone else but you. I can use a stun baton charge to make navigating this room easier for me. Now the question is, was it worth it? Potentially. Ah, we've got an ion torch upgrade. We needed this. Alright, we probably couldn't have gotten through here without this. I just wish we could have done it without having you see us. What did I just pass over? Compound B? Thank you. And now we can search to our heart's content. More stuff. More stuff. Okay, this is what we needed. But there's a whole lot to use in these halls. Oh, great. Great. Not that I think tripping you actually matters anymore, but I want to be careful in case there's something around the corner. We could cut through there. And who knows, maybe we could do it even faster now. Maybe this upgrade doesn't just allow us to do more, maybe it allows us to improve what we already did. Let's find out. There we are. This does seem quite a bit faster than before. I remember the other one taking forever. And in we go. Sure wish I had the flamethrower to light my way. you know, light my way through the hordes of enemies. And it also worked pretty well as a match. There's more of them. Let's go ahead and save. Oh, so that doesn't count as hostiles nearby, meaning that if there are hostiles nearby, you really, really mean it. Oh, charge pack. Anything useful over there? No, you can't see me from there. Two of you. And I'm guessing we need what's up there. We could potentially use the one EMP mine. I'm not entirely sure if that's worth it. Could it now? No, if we can get you separately, we'll stun. Alright, now we gotta kill you quickly before that other guy shows up, or he'll break our stun lock. We need you down and out. Thank you. And now we take all your goodies. I might be being more aggressive, but, you know, it beats having to hide under tables for the entire game. Now we can use you. Open up. It's workshop. And now we need the other one up there. Where's your other bucko? I cannot see another bucko. Can't hear it either. Has it moved off? That's strange. Well, all the better to use this thing with. Thank you. Oh, look, revolver ammo. I guess that reassures me at least that we'll be getting it back at some stage. And let us through. Now we've got to start up the generator, but device invalid. There's even more to do with this. And when's the last time we even had the opportunity to go back and use the transit hubs? All right. Let's do what we need to then. It's like we're playing Alan Wake in here. Ready for anything. And the thing is, we've got stun baton charges now because we didn't use them for the entire game. But it's entirely likely that we'll run out, and then we'll really be up the creek. Oh man, this is even more claustrophobic than the other vents. Maybe wider, but the ceilings feel so low. Yep. There's not always a ton to say, but sometimes an image speaks for itself. In this case, this place sucks. Can we open you from behind? Oh, we can. And we're gonna want to do that because we're not getting this done while in a chase. I don't want to crawl all the way back through that. Actually, crawling back through that could even be an asset if we lead something down this way and then jump back in and come back the way we came. All these walls are making me think is, imagine getting knocked around in here by some shaking of the ship and bouncing off of these walls. You would be severely injured by that alone. What? Did I just catch that android in the middle of its hype routine? What was that about? It looked like it just kind of like excitedly jogged in place for a second. But now we've got to unlock the shutter. They're really going all out to keep this place sealed. Which is making me think that maybe we shouldn't be doing what we're doing. More bolt gun ammo. Okay, so I imagine we're probably pretty soon to receive the bolt gun. These tables are not hide underable. Don't want to receive another of these. Stop weaponizing the tools. Does Isaac Clarke work here? Well, if he does, I'm glad. Oh no, are you the EMP resistant guys? I thought I saw you with a hood. That would be a real issue. Oh no, go.
Why not ask me about Sebastopol's safety protocols?
If I do, will you stop trying to kill me? More bolt gun ammo. Need you to walk on past. I have the noisemaker, but I'm not sure I need to use it right now. There is a thing there. You're probably gonna stroll right back in, I assume. Let's hide here and see how long you take. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, well, there's no way I'm reading this then. Oh, wait, had you not seen me? I'm extremely confused. Flashbang. It does nothing to you. So that's cool. Yeah, well, I'm dead. Okay, the only thing we can do at this point is just toss a noisemaker in the corner and hope that it lasts as long as we need it to.
Why not ask me about Sebastopol's safety protocols?
Problem is, that's not going to work the way we need it to unless we can get behind you, because the table does not offer nearly enough cover. However, if we can get over here, then that'll work.
What's this?
There you go. We need to utilize all the time given to us. Here we...
This could really do some damage.
Okay, didn't know we'd launch into a cutscene here. And access terminal. Chief, I'm heading down to the reactor maintenance. 6832. Oh, that is too much. 6832. Maybe this would be a good time to test out our brand new bolt gun. Alright, buddy. Oop, we need to spin you up. And... boop! Like cattle. That is cool. So it takes a bit of time to charge up, but once it works, it works. Oh, and there's some scrap on the table as well. More bolt gun ammo. We don't have a lot, so we gotta make sure we have all that we can use. We're gonna save these for the rubber guys, because there's no real reason to use it against something that we could stun baton and wrench to death. Now, that's 6832. Power delivery. We need you down in reactor maintenance, Flores. I've got reports of localized brownouts all over the station. I know it's going to hell on station, but I can't see anything up here that would be compromising power delivery. Something's compromising power delivery and you don't know what it is? Can you run a full systems check down there? I'm coming to find you. Flores, if you're still there, find somewhere safe and wait. I'm coming down to you. We need to stick together now. Sanders is dead, and at least 4 of the other engineers are missing. One of those androids nearly took my head off, so I've scavenged some parts together to make a weapon. It's got enough kick to punch a nice clean hole in one of them. I'll be there as soon as I can. Chief. All these desperate outgoing messages to people who may not have ever gotten them. Alright, 6832. Oh, come on. .832 security shutters, but remember there's at least 2 more Joes back here. But at least we're equipped to deal with them now. Do we have EMP mines? We have one. We have one of everything except the pipe bombs. Which, remember, different universe, past life where we built that last one after it didn't work on these guys. Maybe it's because it was in water, maybe that had an effect, but I'm kind of soured on them as a concept now. Something could always come out of here. Maybe we'll have a chance at stealth. Nope, looks like we're good. Oh boy, it really feels like it's building to a revelation. What is going on with the reactor?
Never took that at all.
I did some training in one. Seems like a lifetime ago.
I imagine anything before this station seems like a lifetime ago. In stressful situations, it feels like it's always been this way and it's never gonna end. Okay, at least we're building a decent stock.
I saw it. It had its back to me, walking down a corridor like it was the most natural thing in the world. I hid, but when I looked up, it wasn't there. I think it went into the floor, maybe the ceiling. Sevastopol's a maze. Could be living anywhere. This must be what the marshals have been chasing. This shouldn't have been kept from me. Chief out.
You saw it down here? I mean, that's not outside the ordinary, but why are you telling us about it now? Is that another shotgun? Oh god, does that mean we have to find another revolver? How convenient. Okay, well, we've got all of it back now, and the bolt gun just kind of fits neatly into the mix. Alright, and not to mention the shotgun actually has more ammo than the one we left. That is tremendously useful. Does that mean we're going to be using it shortly? Oh wait, no, don't go up, don't go up, don't go up, don't go up, don't go up. I just spied something over here. ID tag. According to the achievements, that's 29 out of 50. And take that save. It's real eerie how much longer this has gone on without the alien in the Alien Isolation. And now you're talking about them again? I mean, it's really weird how long this complete gameplay change has gone on for. Oh my.
I'm at the top of the reactor core, Ricardo.
You see anything yet?
Nothing. Got some androids, core control systems, business as usual. I'm gonna have to explore the lower level.
Should be an elevator down somewhere.
Look at all this. This is insane. All this coolant raining down like actual rain. These arcs created in the sidelines. And this huge endless pit. It's so dark in here I can't even see the exterior of this chamber. I can't even imagine this existing on a man-made structure. This is like Cloud City or something. And we're probably gonna want to watch our fire down here. Alright, to the bolt gun. Because these guys are gonna have to go. Which means nobody's gonna be maintaining this, but kind of the least of our problems. Oh wait, I've just realized I've forgotten about something. Whatever happened to the ship we arrived on? Did I forget something? Did I forget what happened with that? Here you all come. 3 more of you. That's good. 1 more bolt. And we can actually see our crosshair narrow to a point. It is actually kind of the anti-you guys weapon. And let's try the revolver on this last one. Come on. Then again, maybe you guys are more heavily armored as well. Alright, well, that was a waste. Also lost our distance. That didn't help you. Thing is, I didn't even see... I know it took more revolver shots before, but I didn't even see the stuff coming out of you. So I don't think it was actually doing anything. Reload you. And hope we find some more by the time we need them again. So the revolver, not the most useful thing in the game, probably more useful for breaking stuff if we're being honest. But are these things supposed to be arcing like this? It seems like it's rhythmic enough that it's probably an intended cycle. Or this thing could just be horribly falling apart. All of these and more are possibilities aboard Sebastopol, where any magic can happen. Is that mess with a ball? No, green display does not mean mess with a ball. Any more use, guys? And it just seems so wrong. Like, there's an explanation, but it's so unintuitive to see all this water just raining down in a space station. But it's just another one of those ways where Alien kind of had its own visuals, its own language. Of course, you never know when that water leaking down will be extraterrestrial drool.
Oh no. God, no.
That doesn't look good. This looks like a nest. And I was just about to say we don't have our flamethrower. I don't think lockdown... I don't think it was being maintained for a poor reason.
Ricardo, they're all here. Everyone that's missing. Everyone. They're trapped in some kind of nest. There are eggs. It's like a farm.
Shit. Just get out of there. Now.
I'll have to restore power to the platform from the conduits down here.
We've been dealing with one alien. If there's a nest, that means there could be tons of them. There have to be tons of them. Look, all these eggs are hatched. They have bodies down here to get chest bursters from, and I'm sorry to bring outside knowledge into this. I know I'm not supposed to, but that would have to mean there's a queen, right? I don't think individual xenomorphs can lay eggs. But then, does that mean we've just been getting lucky, only ever encountering one at a time? They've been talking about the creature. They've all been under the same assumption as well, but remember before I asked, if this place is so huge, why are we always the one that it follows? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe we were just always where one is. Wait, what did I have the opportunity to search? I can search the corpses. Actually, I hadn't even seen you there. Getting close seems unwise. Maybe I should have a pipe bomb. I am definitely glad I have Molotov. But flamethrower is definitely the default for now. Oh, look at this. Just these shadows. Yep, you've chest bursted. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, they are here. They are here. They are here. They are here! Revolver, we found a use for you yet. But they are not easy to hit, which means the flamethrower still may be a better choice. On the bright side, we've now killed what would have become a xenomorph. So it may not seem like much, and in fact it is not much, but this is actually a huge win for mankind. Enable conduit interface. Let's look all around before we start trying to mess with all this. Some of these eggs are unhatched. Do we actually have to do something with this? I mean, look, I know I'm wasting rounds here, but this doesn't feel good. I don't like this at all. I got all this... Yep. Okay, but we can just wrench you to death as you're coming out. Man, this stuff is tough. But I guess we already knew that. More flamer fuel. Alright, let's go. Save the revolver for when they're already out, or better yet, just flame them. Just burn them. Like, what are we saving it for? Proceed to evac. Oh god, there's another one. Okay, okay, okay. Revolver, I can hardly see you down there. Where did you go? Where did you go? You just kind of disappeared. Did I actually get you? If I did, it didn't look like it. Right, what about disengage locking mechanism? There we go. We've got to be real careful of these things from now on. And boom. You are not going to be at all happy about the noise I'm making, are you? Oh god. Oh god, look at that, look at that, look at that! Did you see that? That was a lot of pings, such that I don't know if even the flamethrower is enough to deal with that. Had they given that just to placate me for a moment? God, I can hear them out there. No, we gotta move. They've given us ammo. They've given us ammo. Let's use it. It's a linear path. They can't really sneak up on us. Get out of here. Oh my god, but you can still hurt us quite easily. And you can just come back immediately! Okay, this time we're gonna try leaving right away. And just forget everything else. Because if there can be more than one of these things roving around, then that seriously changes up everything. If you guys can just run up behind me... we don't even have time to save. Okay, well, this is not really useful anymore. Which way are we going? Someone just seen me? Sound isn't too helpful anymore. Sound not very helpful anymore. Okay. That way? Maybe? Probably we're going out, though. Probably we're trying to go out. You guys can just drop down from anywhere, can't you? So what is better, to just wait for you to go by at times? But I'm not gonna lie, I feel far less safe than I've ever been after you had gotten me used to such a long period of relative certainty. Which, well, from a horror perspective, can I really fault you on that? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to. That egg is unhatched. We do not want to make noise. Come on. Stomp. Oh, look at me. I'm killing your babies, preventing a whole apocalypse and a half with each one. Now, I'm supposed to be going back this way, I think. Restore power, but I was going to say, these things seem to be bugged because there's a bolt gun floating right here. What good are vents when the enemy literally own this place? Okay, I feel like at this point the plan should be to do something like just destroy the station. I mean, there is no saving this. And how could you take off from here so sure that something hasn't latched onto your own craft? It's like The Thing. You want to survive, but you know you can never leave. hear one of you. Oh god. We're gonna have to use the flamethrower. Burn you. And then hide, because I'm not sure how much noise that makes. Was there a corpse in here, or was that just some of the environment clipping through? Well, it made enough noise to bring you out, and now you're gonna be mad. How far can you travel before it's safe to come out? Oh, we have never been in a situation this bad. You're off. Let's hope it stays that way. I haven't even had time to look if any of these eggs are gonna open. Howdy. Hey. How you doing? How you doing? Remember, there is no assurance at all that we won't just get tag teamed. So you and leave. Oh, there's no leaving. There's no leaving. Okay, well, if we encounter you, we're just gonna have to burn you off then. Go away. Or we're chasing you back to where we came from. Let's just be ready for you to drop down again. Oh my god. Yep, save. Son, we just crossed the street. Let's not throw a party till we're out of the city. Now, you dropped down here before. I assume this is gonna work the same way. Oh. You're back again. Now we really are just playing Outlast. No power. Oh my god, please just let us leave. And all this has been right under our nose this entire time. That's the craziest thing. Alright, where do we even go from here? Probably through this way. You get out of my way. You just get on out. This looks like something we could potentially use, but I guess it's not. Oh, right here. God. That was real difficult to see. God. Think about it. All the bodies that were upstairs. And most of them are down here. Meaning the station was actually a lot more populated at first than I even thought. Now, question, can it get to us in here? Any reason not to just stay here forever? Because that's probably what I would be doing the second I found even the slightest modicum of safety. Wonder if the shotgun will actually do anything to them. Well, now we've got to make our way all the way back there. The challenge in this game is always just in moving a few feet. But I guess that's kind of exactly how it should be. Oh, please move on. There you go, just what I needed. Of course, we gotta be ready to strike you down whenever. Enable conduit interface. This game makes you sweat. You're gonna be back down any moment, aren't you? There's that. Actually, how about right now for a save? Oh god. Not smart. Not smart. Hostiles nearby, but also don't want to lose progress. We know you can drop down from right there. Okay, activate beta conduit and then hide. Hide, hide, hide. Oh, I should have gotten in the thing.
You gotta get out of here.
Return to Central. That's gonna attract people. Why am I even looking at this as if it matters anymore? As if the fight is not already lost. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just go and hope for the best. And remember, we gotta crawl through something. Oh no. Oh no, there's a facehugger! I can't see anything on the ground here. And now it's just kind of not here. You guys are very, very hard to see when your whole body is submerged in water. Okay, into here, into here, into here. Into... Ripley, into the hole, please. Oh, sometimes these things are so bugged. Speaking of bugs... But I don't want to be wasting all this on you guys. Alright, I need to make sure I know exactly where I'm going. Out and to the left. I hear stomping. I hear very much stomping. Luckily I searched through here earlier, so everything that's going to hatch should already be dead. But I don't think there's much point in trying to be stealthy. Out we go. Oh, I should have saved back there. But it may do an autosave right here. I know there's another slot.
Ricardo,
okay, there we go.
I can destroy the nest.
Ripley, you've put yourself in enough danger today.
I can power up all the cores, overload them, and then initiate a reactor purge. It'll destroy everything down there.
Look, I'm not trying to persuade you out of this, Rip. I'd just like it if you didn't die.
We're gonna die if we don't do this.
Happen. There are emergency overflow circuits that feed excess power into the local capacitor banks on each tower. If I decouple them and discharge the system, the purge will be external. The nest is right in harm's way.
I have no clue what you just said.
Just find something to hold on to.
You make a pretty good team. I just hope we can actually pull this off. You know, just like your mother, your solution is to nuke it from orbit. And I gotta give you props, you're not just in it for your own survival, you're making sure that they don't survive. Which is an admirable trait, to say the least. They managed to restock this place with employees fairly quickly. God, but they're giving us a lot of shotgun shells. Only thing is, I'm not sure how well they'll work on you. It's alright. We can funnel you down one way. There's actually plenty of room to run. Oh, unless, of course, you try blocking us this way. Hurry up. Down you go. Oh yeah, I'm really glad somebody weaponized the tools. And with any luck, we'll be able to find more bolts. There we go. See, sometimes you just have to have a positive mental attitude. Now, what am I actually doing? We gotta go back. We gotta go back, and you guys are hot on my trail. But you seem to be splitting off. More bolt gun ammo, plus I found some more down there. I don't know how well these things are keeping up. Oh, you're cornering us, trying to go the other way. Bang. There are far fewer opportunities for you to corner us now, of course. And plenty of ammunition. Alright, how are we actually going about this? That's the question. Right here. Pull it, and let's desist from this, because there's one more right behind us. And we do not actually have need to waste any more ammo. Anything here? It's actually giving us a whole lot, and I cannot resist the opportunity to scavenge. Oh no, okay, here's why we need you gone. Thankfully we have the ammo for it. Right between the eyes. I'm just kind of worried that once you're dead, it'll start spawning in aliens. No time to worry about it now, just do. Oh, it's one of these again. Wait, balance the values. Oh, I see. We've got to match the top to the bottom. Right, there you go. And that should be B-Core overloaded. Actually, no. We've still got to come to this central terminal and figure this out. Oh, no. If more threats enter the area, that's going to be a huge issue. But there we go. Alpha Core overloaded, or Beta Core overloaded. Now Alpha Core, but I really think it's going to start dropping Ayla Mouse. Start dropping them out of the sky like we're playing XCOM. Now do you. Be ready on our flamethrower. Although, who knows how effective it will actually be in a place like this that's constantly cooling itself. Relay Alpha. Alright, come on. Give us things. This one's quite a bit faster. And you. Just one more of these things, and we burn this entire hive. Right? Oh, of course, it's on the other side. Neat. Neaty neat. It's a good thing there aren't actual enemies here, or I'd have wasted a lot of travel. And travel is a resource like any other in this. 89, 88, there you go. Power redirected. Oh, here they come. Alright, everybody, step right up. I want you all moving in one direction. I could potentially kill you with the bolt gun. I have enough to kill all of you. But I don't think that'll be quite necessary. I just need you on my tail long enough to loop around. Then again, maybe this is on a time limit. Which means so are you, so that's the bright side. The important thing is that they all need to be together and far away from me. Problem is I've lost situational awareness and I do not know where they are. Whatever, take that as a good thing. Kaboom! Initiate purge from reactor control. Where am I going now? Out. Sounds good to me. Oh, you're spreading out. Things seem to have stabilized. But there may be a time limit to this. Medkit, R. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. We really need to get going. Oh god. How do we deal with this? Go, go, go. This is gonna damage us any moment now, I think. That door is it. We don't need the elevator. In we go. Bliss. Oh, it's always a good moment when you realize your ears are no longer overwhelmed by bass. Alright, let's get out of here. Jeez, it's such a crazy thing in horror to have so many rising and falling actions. It really is a roller coaster of safety and danger. It's managed to keep itself interesting for far longer than it would have if the thing had just been stalking us for the entire time. It's the constant relief and setbacks of, well, a horror movie protagonist. Well, let's do it. Says initiate purge with up and down.
Ricardo, I'm about to purge the nest. Hang tight.
Question, what will this do to the station as a whole? Oh, I bet they're feeling that. Oh no, they're like squirrels. Did they actually just intelligently shut this down?
Hazard level maintained at Omega. Multiple unregistered life forms detected throughout Sevastopol. Power levels throughout Sevastopol compromised.
There's still some on the station. Shit. Huh. I'm sorry, Ricardo.
Just get back to the Marshal Bureau, Rip. Please.
Oh no. So maybe it killed some, but definitely not all. There's at least several times more than I thought there were up until this moment.
Wait, Rip, something weird's happening.
I don't like weird.
I need you to get to medical, now. The reactor purge, it's resetting systems across Sevastopol. Lights, transit, maybe even communications. I think this is our big chance. Just go, now. We might not have much time. I'm heading down to comms.
Okay, maybe this wasn't for nothing. But still, I'm not confident. Maybe a chance to escape at least, but what's a chance to escape? But a chance to spread it. Okay, where are we going? We're going to... Now's our time to explore. But I think... Look, I'm already well past my record limit. I think we're gonna have to find out how this goes next time. God, what an action-packed part, and God, what a scary one. I mean, what else is horror but a person having the worst day imaginable and just having it get worse and worse, and this game really knows how to string you along like that. Every little minute victory is just so hard won in this game, whether they be the ones in story or the little personal ones for yourself. And if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.